I'm Ace.
And I'm Jonathan, aka Johnny Dogs.
Those are our nicknames here at Masters, by the way, because we're so many Johns and Jonathans, it gets confusing. I go by Ace, Johnny Dogs, Razor, and Mr. Leghorn. That's Darren's Mr. Leghorn. At any rate, we're here. We're continuing on with the lotteries. This group is going to be 10 lottery 151 to 200. It's pretty simple. I'm going to read the names of the 5 teams that are not in the lottery. Jonathan is going to generate a draft order, go right to left across your screen. And he's going to generate the draft order after I say the team names. If you have any confusion, please go back and see the preamble at the beginning. Or the preamble, it's a separate video. It's a couple minutes long. It goes into a little bit more detail.
Yeah, real simple process. Also, John's posting new Orphan teams daily. So, if you could go take a look at the Orphanage, there's a link in the description for it. If you could buy an Orphan team, that'd be great to help us out. Half price, previous owners paid your deposit. Also, a link to the Dynasty Rules down there. I'm going to link to our homepage. Any questions, shoot us an email, leave a comment on this video. I'll definitely get back to you.
All right. And without any further ado, here we go. Starting off with Masters 10 Dynasty 170151. Skyticus, TZKN, I-151, Sammy, huge upside.
13425.
152, LS Bedrock, the Water Buffaloes. I'm sorry, that's one team. LS Bedrock, Water Buffaloes. The Floridians, Razorbacks, Buzzer Bait. I can't fight this feeling any longer.
35124.
153, Taco Core, C-Bus Liberty. Strangers to Self-Importance, Green Dream, Straight Cash Homie.
42135.
154. Ice, The Vultures, Pistol Pete, X Factor, Nasty Boys.
41325.
155. BB, Robert, D-Star, Nemasilla, The Trading Post.
23514.
156. Razorback, Stuck in School, Jason, Sammy, Tidal Waves.
21543.
157. Sammy, Goodfellas, Not Like Us, Carrot River, We Could Be Worse.
25134.
158. Stefanski's Last Stand, Roadkill, Handcuff, Eagles, Primetime.
52134.
I blame Stefanski, and I think he's a decent coach. Maybe probably the best coach we've had in a while, but somebody needs to be fired over Deshaun Watson. They just do. I mean, it's just, and I like Watson, don't get me wrong. I don't really have anything against him, but.
Stash him in here, super flex leagues.
159. Ice, Busho, Stone Cold, John Fitzgerald, Buzzer Bait.
34512.
That'd be awful to watch another team trying to
I think he's
Watson
gonna.
than he
It
was.
just feels like it, man.
Oh, God, that would make me bark in my stomach.
Yeah. That's why I said stash him. It's not for his final run in Cleveland.
Callaway, Perspective, Red Cami, Big Kahuna, Ford.
41235.
161. USA, Browns, Andrew, Caribou, E.T. Bone, Kincaid.
41523.
His last year in Houston, and they were terrible. They finished like 4-12, but he had 4,800 yards, 45 touchdown passes, and 6 picks.
I don't know what it is, but I know America loves a good comeback story too, which you gotta go through the mud first, and I think he's reached that. So I actually think if he signs somewhere else, not next year, the year after, I think people start to get behind him, man. I do.
Like Michael Vick.
Yeah, I like Michael Vick, man.
Stonehill, this is 162. Snow Hill, She's Toms, Honey Badger, Coast Cougars, Robert Borg.
21345. Dude's like 31. He's super old.
163. Washington, Chubby Christians, Christian Gadd, David Cohen, Shaker Run, Suttons.
41325.
164. Sammy, Motley Crue, Stuck in School, Yippee-Ki-Yay, Justin Tucker, The Knights.
15342. The Fallen Tucker was fun to watch too. Who was there talking about cutting him? Like the first time he missed a couple kicks.
I did hear that.
I was watching the game, like And he fell to second all time off of that one kick. And the minute he hit second, they're like, I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
165, Outlaws, no scrubs. W.Y. Burns, Oscar, Orphan Hunter.
54123.
166, the Canadian. R.I.P. Merchant of Death, District 5, Tatanka.
24135.
167, Pistol Pete, Guru, Vic Bradford, Vicky Bradford, Homies, new team.
45231.
168, Palladians, The Chefs, Under Construction, Sea Dogs, Bright Blades.
31524.
You know, this is gonna sound stupid, but reading 5 names instead of 6, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
169, My Meat Stings, Reclamation Project, Stop the Belly, Drunk Santas, Finkel's Einhorn.
53214.
170, Big League, Latitude, Ernest, Boyati, Robert Smith.
35214.
171, Unsolicited, The BZ, Frank, Buzzard Bait, Porch Pirates.
34215.
172, Rusty Trombones, Floyd's Freaks, Roman Legion, Donnie Rico, USA.
31524.
173, Frank the Tank, 305, Huge Upside, C-Bus Liberty, Ice.
21543.
I wonder if the city of Cleveland's gonna be able to force the Browns to not move. I think they're going to.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure too, because I think it might be good to move them. That's a good, put other stuff downtown there instead of, a stadium you use 10 times a year, but.
Yeah. I'd probably rather drive to Brook Park, personally.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't like the whole, dome. I don't know.
I'd like it, I mean, I don't know. I will only go if there's a dome or it's a nice day. But neither here nor there. I'd like to see him stay in Cleveland and get a dome.
Me too, I guess.
174, Frank the Tank, Blue Horse Show, Robert Smith, Ballbuster Balloons, the Western Phoenix.
25134.
175, Trailer Park Boys, Washington Watchmen, RC3, Boutros, Frank the Tank.
54231.
Have you ever seen Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, I've watched the clips.
Some of those episodes are pretty freaking funny. I just watch clips, I guess. They're pretty freaking funny. 176, LS Riverdale, Doug McCormick, John Fitzgerald. My boss is a dick, stuck in school. That's Theory of a Dead Man song. It's called I Hate My Life. It's a pretty good tune. Check it out.
25314.
177, Picture Poison, Nighttime, Stud Daddy, The Real Jimmy G, Wild Card.
32514.
178, The Delirious Donkey, Frank the Tank, Hazardous, Ice Bet Gone Wild, Sammy.
42135.
179, Against the Current, Just Win Baby, High Steppin', Night Ranger, Sumo Destruction.
34521.
180, Dynamax, Rough Riders, Orange Crush, The Man from Toronto, Ice.
43521.
181, Ted Bundy's Dating Service, Ebby Quinn, Abe Froman, Maine Fighting Lobsters, The Mad Titan.
54123.
182, Not Like Gus, Flying Fins, The Dude Abides, Roy Rage, Pismo's Penetrators.
52314.
183, Andy McGowan, Frank the Tank, Bend Over, Wahina's Boot.
54312.
184, CD's Nuts, X Factor, Dom Stroyer, Show Me the Money, Trading Post.
51432.
185, The Witching Hour, Frank the Tank, Wyverns, Cooper's Dad, Huge Upside.
53142.
I'm Cooper's dad.
Yes, Cooper's.
186, Patrick Beisel, The Rule of One, Ballbuster Goat's Head, Orphan Problem, Huge Upside.
43512.
Is that 186?
It is.
187, Brew Crew, Bend Over, Average Joe's Gym, Eagles, 187, Robert Smith.
51432.
170188, the Canadian, Tim Bending Lunatics, Cookie Monsters, Ice G, Point Break.
32145.
It's an old movie, that's a good one, Point Break.
It is.
189, Rulatista is the regional manager, Roanoke, Durham, Sunday Shenanigans.
54231.
190, Wyverns, Ice, Bunhead, X-Men, Stonehead, Birdie Machine.
23541.
191, Dixie, Stuck in School, Maryland, Ice Gone Wild, Bucknuts.
15324.
We talked yesterday a little bit, I can't remember if it was during the show or afterwards, about Ohio State, and I decided the season was kind of a failure because they lost to Michigan, and John was like, no, we won the national championship, idiot. And I agree that most people would say that winning the national championship is kind of lessened the importance of that Michigan-Ohio State game. But I'd make an observation. If this had happened if Ohio State last year without the 12 teams, they wouldn't have made the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Ryan Day might have gotten fired.
Maybe, yeah.
And that happened in 2014 too, that when they expanded to 4. And Ohio State wouldn't have made the playoffs if they expanded to 4 and won 1.
Right.
Just an observation. I don't know what it means, but it probably doesn't mean anything. I'm glad they expanded the playoffs because I think it made it a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, and you look, I mean, the two teams that played, I forget who it would have been. Yeah. I'm not saying it.
They both lost in their first game.
Yeah.
All 4 of them did. 1 through 4 all lost their first game.
And it kind of makes you wonder, like, all the previous national champions. I mean, it is
Except
what
when
it
Ohio
is.
State won. That would
Yeah.
be different because we had Cloran.
Yeah. Even then, though, it's just, you know.
192. Buzzard Bait, Bucknuts, TW, Joe O'Connor, first pick, Mark Sanchez.
43152.
And I did do some research on when Notre Dame, the last time that beat Ohio State, electricity had been discovered.
Really? Just
Just by a couple years.
only the elites had it.
193. Green Grass, Strike Forest, TDs and Beer, TD 12, Mallory's Pair.
41253. Homes were still lit on whale blubber last time. I was just watching, there's a movie on Netflix about, it's an old timey whaling movie. It's pretty good. If I find it, I'll
I
send
don't
it
like
to you.
whales. I like anything that comes.
I do
from the
too, but it's not that bad.
Alright. I like when the whales win.
Yeah, me too.
I'm on down with that, because it's usually a bad guy. 194, Andrew McGowan, Land O. Nelson, Beefcakes, Greenfields, DNR, Puppet String.
You'll love this one. This is about whales winning.
Okay.
That's,
Okay, I can see it then.
yeah.
195, Pismo, Green Zone, Frank the Tank, Chaos 24, Kevin.
52143.
196, H.H. Holmes, Green Flower, Buds. William Davis, Relax, La, now for 500.
45123.
I don't know if anybody saw, oh, no, I just say, never mind. 197, you see Clay Travis, look at his thing yesterday, whenever it was, about the inauguration of what,
Yeah.
it's bad. I don't know, it's fine, I like it, it's fine, but anyways, can't say it here. 197, CT Ballbusters, Ballbuster Button Hooks, Pistol Pete, Wolfpack, Cool Cats.
51342.
198, 198, Schaefer, Robert Board, Stuck in School, Frank the Tank, Shizo Cat.
43512.
199, Pismo, Imagine Baggins, Red Flags, Gunslingers, Mighty Ducks.
15423.
And the last one of this section, 170-200, GBP, I Am the Liquor, WV, Nighttime, Albino Rhinos.
45231.
All right, that's going to do it for this group. The next group is going to be 201 to 250.
Yep.
Please go by an Orphan. I'll follow the link. There's going to be plenty of them.
Yep, we post the new ones daily too.
We're up to over 9,000 teams, by the way. 9,300 Dynasty franchises. It's a lot of franchises.
Yeah.
It's That's all we got. Thank you very much. See you in a bit.
All right, good luck, guys.